Hi everyone, this is Dr. Nitin Choda and welcome to my channel Ignition Time. I have another major breaking news announcement for you. This literally just happened. The president was talking to Fox Business and the president specifically said that he supports another round of direct payments to individuals and he wants these payments to be larger than what the Democrats are proposing. There's been a lot of information that has been emerging from the White House. I'm going to let you hear it directly from the president. And after the president finishes, I'll give you my analysis and help you read between the lines on what's likely to happen next and where we stand. But first, let's listen to the president. And this just happened, an interview between the president and Fox Business.
Mr. President, thank you for talking to Fox Business. We appreciate it. A lot to get to. Let me start with phase 4 and what might potentially come later this month. Another round of direct payments for individuals. Do you support that at this time?
I do. I support it, but it has to be done properly. And I support actually larger numbers than the Democrats, but it's got to be done properly. We had something where where it gave you a disincentive to work last time. And it was still money going to people and helping people, so I was all for that. But we want to create a very great incentive to work. So we're working on that, and I'm sure we'll all come together.
You want the direct payments larger or the uninsurance benefits larger?
I want the money getting to people to be larger so they can spend it. I want the money to get there quickly and in a non-complicated fashion. And they wanted to make it too complicated. Also, it was an incentive not to go to work. You'd make more money if you don't go to work. That's not what the country's all about. And people didn't want that. They wanted to go to work, but it didn't make sense because they make more money if they didn't. And we had some of that, and so we don't want to have that. We want to have people get out, and we want to create a tremendous incentive for people to want to go back to work.
On that and the uninsurance benefits, Mitch McConnell yesterday signaled his support for an extension, the $600 figure. Do you agree with that number? Do you think it should be less?
We're getting together. We're going to meet tonight, and we're going to make a determination, but it's going to be a good number, a substantial number. People are going to be very happy. One thing that's happening, and you see it with the numbers, and we have big numbers coming out. Hopefully they're going to be good. They're very important. But when you see what's happening with jobs, when you see that we're doing record numbers of jobs in the history of our country, we've never created more jobs than what we did last month, that last month number. Retail sales are at a record number, especially when you talk.
Now, this is very significant. A lot of really important things happened in the last couple of minutes. Now, in case you didn't pick up on those, let me break it down for you. Number one, the president supports another round of direct payments to individuals. He specifically said he wants the payments to be larger. If you've been following the news, there's basically a political gridlock between the House, which is controlled by Democrats, and between the Senate, which is controlled by Republicans. One side cannot get anything done without the other. So the Democrats want to significantly expand unemployment benefits. They want the $600 a week federal booster to continue all the way through January of next year, whereas the Republicans want individuals to get back to work. They've talked about a back to work bonus. They've talked about in the past potentially doing away with the $600 a week federal booster. And if you pay close attention to what President Trump said, not only did he talk about a larger round of direct payments, specifically another round of direct payments to individuals, he wants those payments to be larger. And he also said that the unemployment benefits, the $600 a week federal booster unemployment benefits, which is supposed to end at the end of July, he expects that to be able to continue as well. In fact, this happens so quickly and it's so significant that we need to listen to it again so we can understand exactly what President Trump said and try and read between the lines. Let's take a look at this one more time.
For people to want to go back to work.
On that and the uninsurance benefits, Mitch McConnell yesterday signaled his support for an extension, the $600 figure. Do you agree with that number? Do you think it should be less?
We're getting together. We're going to meet tonight, and we're going to make a determination, but it's going to be a good number, a substantial number. People are going to be very happy. One thing that's happening, and you see it with the numbers, and we have big numbers.
The president said it's going to be a good number, it's going to be a substantial number. So there is a very high probability, based on what we've heard from the president, that there should be an extension to the unemployment booster, the federal unemployment booster, above and beyond what individuals are getting from the states for unemployment. We don't know what is the exact number yet. We don't know how long it's going to be extended, but this was a good sign, a significant sign from the president. Also, the president talks about jobs. The May jobs report that came out was extremely encouraging, and the June jobs report, there was a report that came out from the private payroll processor ADP this morning. I did do an analysis of that on my channel. The official report from the Bureau of Labor Statistics is going to be released shortly, and I'll do another video about that on my channel and break that down for you as well and what that means to you. So definitely, please click subscribe below. Please enable notifications so you get instant updates about future important breaking news like this. And also, please click the like button if you learned something new in this video. Let's take a quick look at the president talking about jobs.
Coming out. Hopefully they're going to be good. They're very important. But when you see what's happening with jobs, when you see that we're doing record numbers of jobs in the history of our country, we've never created more jobs than what we did last month, that last month number. Retail sales are at a record number, especially when you talk about increase. When you look at percentage increase, nobody's ever seen anything like it. So we're headed back in a very strong fashion with a V. And I think we're going to be very good with the coronavirus. I think that at some point that's going to sort of just disappear, I hope.
So there you have it, everybody. The President of the United States seems optimistic, supports another round of direct payments to individuals, larger payments, and is talking about the extension of the unemployment booster, which is scheduled to end in the end of July. Thank you so much for watching again. My name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda with Ignition Time. I gave you breaking news alerts. I give you balanced news to help you recover from this crisis and to achieve success financially. Please click like below. Please click subscribe. Please enable notifications so you get instant updates going forward. Thank you so much. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.